Okay, everybody. All right, now we're gonna start sauteing the sausage up. We're gonna use like a tablespoon of olive oil. Not much. It's a non-stick pan. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the sausage in there. Okay. Just gonna kind of break it up a little bit. Kind of let so it just heats through and cook the sausage all up. All right, while it cooks, then you could it breaks up easier. All right, just kind of flatten it out. There we go. All right, that's gonna do its thing for a little bit. Get that going, and we got the chicken simmering. Okay, and once the chicken is like just cooked through, we're going to pull chicken out with the broth in there, and we're going to take the meat off the bone. Okay, and we're going to get a nice flavor for that chicken. Okay, now everything else, we're doing great. Okay, and a little taste. That's really good wine. You know, it's really cold outside. When you come home, you have a nice bowl of chicken soup and it's frittata. Great. Some tubettini pasta I like to use with it. I'll show you that in a little while. But there we go, got the sausage going. Alright, it's going nice. Alright, well, we're going to be right back and we're going to take care of all of this. We'll get the rest of the chicken. I'll show you about the chicken in a little bit, and then the saute a little bit. There we go. And flip that over. And we'll be right back with you. Okay. Alright, things are going good here in the kitchen. You guys smell the chicken, alright? It's just about cooked up. A little bit of olive oil in the pan. This is for the frittata. Okay. You're going to put a half a stick of butter in there. Let that cook up a little bit. Alright. Now, the chicken, we're going to take it out. I'm going to let this cool. Put all the meat off the bone. Then add it back to the chicken pot with all the vegetables. Alright. You know when you were a kid, what I like about soups, when you were a kid, I was little running around outside in the cold playing football or whatever we were playing outside. Nice and cold out. Came in, my mother would make like a nice chicken soup, Italian style. Well, Italian style, added tomato. It was Italian style. Alright, you know, but it felt great. Warming up, a nice bowl of chicken soup with some pastina in it, you know. Today I'm using tubettini, you know. I like to use this. I use sometimes rice. You know, I like to cook the pasta on the side and add it to the bowl because of all the leftovers you got. When I make soup, I like to make a big pot to feed an army. This way I put it in Chinese food containers, I put it in the freezer. Anytime I want a soup, I got it, you know. Alright. But soup is a real good comfort food, and the frittata is going to go well with it. Alright? Because you got your meat involved in there too. Alright, we're going to throw in some onion. I'm going to turn it up first. Some onion. One onion. Okay? That's about an onion right there. Okay. Some scallions and parsley. Package of mushrooms, cleaned and sliced and everything else. Okay. Alright, get that. Also, some cooked, chopped broccoli. And that should be enough. Okay. And we're going to throw in the sausage in there too. Alright. That looks dynamite. Alright, now let that cook up. I'm going to cover that for a little while. Let that cook up nice. Okay. Now we're going to pull this to the side. I'm going to get that big pot back. Alright, I'm going to add this, all that juice from the chicken. That's what you want. Okay. And then I got some chicken stock or chicken broth, whatever you want to use. Okay, now I got to put that chicken stock in there. Alright, we're going to turn the heat back up. Okay. And add a little more water to it. Alright, and let that go. Alright, there we go. I'm going to cover that back up and let that simmer away. Okay, now we got this here. Alright, just leave the onions on the bottom. The onions will cook up first and everything will steam up. The mushrooms will cook up. Everything will be beautiful. Okay, add a little garlic powder to it. Alright, a little onion powder. Some black pepper. Alright, and what else we got here? A little bit of basil. And a pinch of salt. An actual pinch. If you need, you can add more later on. Okay, let's cook it up nice. We're just going to melt together. There we go. Does that look good or what? Frittata, you can add anything. If you want to put asparagus tips, you can put asparagus tips. Whatever you got actually left in the refrigerator from the night before. I had some sausages. I'm going to do this with sausage. You can leave the meat out of it, you know. It's just about whatever you want to put in it, you know. But you got to do it with love, and it will taste good. Trust me. Okay, I took the meat out. I let it cool off. Took it off the bone. I'll show you how to do that right here. I got one left. Take the meat off the bone. It's easy to do when it's a little cool, so you don't burn your hands. Alright. Alright. Then just gonna rough chop it. You don't have to go crazy. Okay. And that's that. We add that to the pot. Okay. Then we dump this right inside that big pot with all the vegetables in. Try to make sure you get all the bones out, because my wife don't like the bones in the soup. Alright. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to stir that. There. Another one. Alright, look at that. Now just let that simmer along. About another half hour, 40 minutes when the vegetables are cooked through. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the frittata so the egg doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. I'm going to try to get it all on the bottom. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. See how it comes down a little bit, the volume, about a quarter of it became, a lot of moisture cooks out of it. Okay, and I'm going to add the egg. Alright, kind of just jiggle it around, let it settle. There we go, let's see that. Move it where the bottom egg comes to the bottom of the pan, that's what you want. Alright, kind of just flatten it out a little bit. I'm going to throw some nice mozzarella on it. There we go. It's about a half a pound of mozzarella cheese. And okay, now my cheese grate is dirty. Little trick. Take a knife, a serrated knife, and just you can grate your cheese there. This way you don't get anything else dirty. Alright, see that? Beautiful. Okay. And just stir that in there. Try to get that mozzarella into the bottom. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, just gonna let that set for a minute. And then we're gonna place this in the oven. I'm gonna let it cook up. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Alright, that looks good. I'm gonna cover it. This way the cheese melts too. Okay, we got a little sip. Going good. We got a nice chicken soup happening, nice frittata. Alright, I'm gonna get the pasta going. Alright, this frittata will be just about done when we come right back to you. Okay, see the frittata now, just about all, the bottom just about cooked. Alright, you can tell by separating the sides. Alright, you take a look in there. And it's nice and just getting there. Alright, you don't want to burn the bottom. Alright, now you loosen up the sides. Now you take this, I got like a 345 oven. Alright, and that's just going to cook the top off. Remember when you take it out, that's going to be really hot. So, you got to use a mitt. That's why I forget. It wakes me up a little bit. Now we got the dill to add. Now that's the most aromatic part of your chicken soup. Once you put this in, I like to put it towards the end. Okay, get a nice handful. That dill. Alright, you see that? Stir that in there. Now the whole house is gonna smell like health. That's what chicken soup does for you. Makes you healthy. Because it's gonna make the pasta taste good. Alright. And get it right to it. And you're gonna give it a quick stir. Alright, there we go. Just so they don't stick together. Alright, now, the frittata. Like I said, remember that mitt? This is where it's going to come in handy. You're going to take it out. Now look at that. Look at that, it's beautiful. See that? Now you're going to let it cool a little bit. Okay, you're going to take that spatula again. And go around the sides. Ooh, there we go. Look at that, looks beautiful. Make sure it doesn't stick to the side. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's nice. Alright, now I'm going to take my plate. Flip it upside down. Let's see if this works. That handle's still hot, don't forget. Okay, now doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. That looks great. Take some mozzarella cheese in it. That looks beautiful. You bring that to somebody's house, they'll love you. Well, invite somebody over to your house. That's some chicken soup. Okay, we want to get everything back. We're going to come back and we'll have everything done together. Salud. Okay, that frittata is beautiful. Alright, now that pasta, tubertini pasta. Okay, I like to cook it, put it in a plate. I like to add it to the soup because the leftovers are going to be, pasta's going to look 10 times the size of this. Alright, now you, oh, look at that soup. Look at that. This smells so good in here. Okay. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I like to grate some cheese on there. Alright, now I'm going to taste this real quick. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? You know what? Let's taste this soup. All the herbs and all the vegetables. You know, I feel healthier already. I'm gonna tell you something. It warms you up. Look at that. What a great dinner. Hello. See you soon.